Naruto story, and we are gonna just be over here doing some exploration today. Of course, happy. Feel free to come in and help. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. We'll just start off with some of our artifact runs as per usual. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. It is getting really hot in here, so I have like my fan going on. Hope you guys are having a good time. All right, I need my water. Got some water, and let's go. All right. The other thing. So you guys must have seen the spanking new trailer for the whatchamacallit, the spanking new trailer for the Shades. So P6 Ryan Daughter main. Let's go. Um and let's see. Let's go ahead and show the clip. Where is it? No, I don't want this one. Here we go. Here we go. Dai no takara. 時も同じ。I don't know what's going on with her, but it's like it like sounds like her soul is getting pulled out from her body. It's what it sounds like. And the crows too. She kind of just disappears. And there's a burp, and then the burp dies. And doesn't just die, the burp just like explodes. Rain daughter. And it's not even Ryan daughter, it's like Rain daughter. Daughter of Dude, Rain daughter's voice. I love her black, white, and gold motif. Navirios. Istaroto, not Istarov. It's the professional slanderer. What is this? Welcome in Rushi. How you doing? She's not even Istarosu. It's Istaroto in the Japanese. I'm gonna call her Istaroto from now on. Robin Istaroto. And it's not Asmodee, it's Asmodai. Asmodai. That sounds a lot cooler than Asmodee, by the way. Asmodai. Oh, that sounds way cooler. I'm gonna call her Asmodai from now on. Because there's the word die in it. And she might be dead. I don't know. Welcome to my world. Again, Asmodai. Uragitte. And I'm just gonna pause here and say, like, when she says switch sides, like, specifically the Japanese is uragitte, which doesn't just mean to switch sides, it means to betray. Like, to betray us, specifically. Um, so, which is a lot... I don't know why they didn't use the word, just use the word betray, but... But the word uragitte is definitely betray. I hear Venti and her a lot more than in English. Sanai. Uragitte だっけ? Yeah. See, and then they call themselves shades, right? Like in the English it's shades, right? But it's not like, I don't know, go watch Chinese first, and if they use betray, then they probably should. They probably do. But 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 Japanese is canon for me, so we'll stick with the canon interpretation, clearly. Clearly the Japanese is canon. But even shade, I mean, honestly, like there are Chinese subs, so I don't even have to switch to it. It says right here. Let's see what she says. 飲まれたんじゃないか。裏切ってだけ。Let's see. 反变. I don't actually know the specifics of this word. I have to look it up. Um, and it's very hard to like look up a Chinese word without being able to copy it. Is there a way to copy this? Oh, I can actually move it around. I didn't know I can move this around. Delulu. There's no Delulu here. I don't know why people keep insisting Primordial One or Phanes are the heavenly principles. They never said that. I don't know. They definitely did not say it in this trailer. I think it's just hypothesized because they're like really strong or something, and there's no one else stronger, right? I would say Hanbian sounds a bit less. It does sound like a bit like switching sides because there's like Bian, which means like to change. Um, but we're sticking with the Japanese interpretation here. All right. And in the Japanese, at least, you can see the character they use is different. See, they use this character Uragitte. Ura is like literally like Uragite means like the word Ura here means the back, like your back, and then Gi means to cut. Right? So literally like getting stabbed in the back. That's what the Japanese means. Uragite. Well, you can see like the character they use is slightly different from the Chinese. So maybe like the switch side is slightly less like strong. I still like the Japanese one though. We're still gonna go with the Japanese being canon here. I saw some lore video and people casually made a lot of people are just gonna casually make assumptions. I mean, it's still probably the best theory they have because who else can it be at this point? There's no one else that can put a face to it, so you know, might as well put someone there and call it their best guess. So it's fine. They'll be proven wrong in time to come. Yeah, see, and then what what's this is watashi tachi wa kage, which is actually the same word that um for shadow. So not so much shade, but shadow. So it's that's why it says shadows of the heavenly principles here. In the Japanese, maybe they switch up the translation slightly a little bit. See? But this word here, kage, means shadow. Tenryuno no Toei is like a projection of the heavens, essentially, of the heavenly principles. They weren't anyways called shades, I assume. Seems like shades were primordial ones' creation. At some point, second became defeated primordial ones and implemented HP, and the shades are under their control now. I don't know who HP is though, so we'll have to see. But there's a lot of like there's quite a bit of like biblical sort of like literary comparisons here, where like the first one who came, and then the second one is like the almost like the challenger. Yeah, as in like we know that HP is the heavenly principles, but we don't know who it is. Oops. Arata no Haruchi. And this is like the interesting part, like the fact that he has a new master or something. And whose eyesight can be that strong? Come on, guys. Don't tell me this old man's eyesight is so strong. You can barely see through any of those clouds, alright, guys? You don't have to pretend. Also, Piero looks like really old here. I'm gonna say like I doubt he's playable. He's just way too old. Like incredibly old. If Venti could be Istaroto's creation to move around Tebat, could Paimon be Asumodai's? Yeah, I think that's possible. I don't think Paimon is. I don't think Paimon is Asumodai's creation though, unless there is like a reason why Asmodai separated the twins in the first place. Because why? How would it even make sense that Asmodai stops the twins and then sends like a copy of herself or like some form of herself to accompany the traveler along the adventure, right? Like how? What kind of like logic would like even make sense in that situation? I mean, Paimon literally disappears into the thin air in space. Yeah, but why would you just like, what kind of motive could you possibly have to separate the twins and then suddenly just send one of yourselves to like follow the traveler and act like her best companion or something? Right, that's the big confusion point for me. Like how like what kind of motive could she possibly have? Maybe she had a good reason to stop the twin to enact her plan. Eventually, they sent Paimon as her emissary to help us. I don't know. Yeah, it almost seems like she would have to be on our side at the beginning, right? But like, clearly she wasn't on our side because she was stopping us from doing something. So it's like, I'm just a little confused about that piece. My guess is that Paimon is not actually related to Asmodai in any way. But I just can't think of like a good reason why you would be so like against the twins, but also suddenly help the twins. Like, it just doesn't make sense. She stopped us because heavenly principles were awake, so she had to act carefully. I don't know about that. At that time, I don't like. I still think she was probably with the heavenly principles, unless you think like she already betrayed at that point. Well, I guess it's not clear from this trailer, like at what point in time this is happening. But I kind of want to assume that since like because of this Piero scene, like the like this is happening like pretty much around like right now, like right after like we finish Natlan and are about to go into Not Cry. Just based on this scene right here, where we have the Piero scene. Okay, this is like the coolest line, right? But like it doesn't sound very nice in the English, so I'm gonna change it. それが神が限界だと. Like it's like like in the Japanese there isn't even like a um um like in the English it's even the gods have their limits, but in the Japanese is this is the limit of the gods. This is like Sorega. Like this is the limit. It's a lot more like stronger in Japanese, which is a lot cooler. Um, we know for sure Istaroth hates Heavenly Principles as does Renova. Ryan Daughter has every reason to as well. Yeah, I feel like they definitely haven't been. I know Renova definitely got like punished for doing stuff that she wasn't supposed to do, like following the rules. But they also keep saying that the Heavenly Principles were asleep, right? Like multiple times. Wrong guy. Maybe it's like a. And then Istaroto keeps talking about passing time. I think that's like relevant somehow. Um, it's almost like they're waiting for the Heavenly Principles to reawaken at some point. It makes sense if Heavenly Principles control them, so they would come to hate them. Is that the general theme? As long as someone's controlling you, you gotta break free. Maybe. I feel like the fact that they were created as shades though meant like they were originally already like given some form of like um free will, I guess. Ability to like decide what they want to do. Imagine everyone like to be free from control. Not one of us ever missed a meeting. I mean that's not false. But I also think that's not like the only thing people want. People want to decide for themselves, right? But typically everyone has like good reasons for what they want to do. Not so much just like I don't want to do it just because you told me to. You know, like people have their own desires, and like if they happen to align, I'm sure they'll be fine with it. And they even talk about the Tsaritsa in this scene as well, about how she's like weak, her paltry powers in the English. Who is ladies man? Why is there a ladies man requesting to be? And I'm guessing this part is like a flashback when she was applying the curse of immortality. Old acquaintance of mine. Kori no majin. 不死の力で天理で直視しような。 Mezamenai. So it does sound like the Heavenly Principles got into like a big fight, basically, and like when it fell into a coma. For lack of a direct order, I say it's time to intervene. Yeah, because at this point, like, it feels like it feels like they've only been given guidelines of what to do, but since the Heavenly Principles have been like out cold for a bit, they have to sort of decide what they want to do. Without any like direct orders anymore. But I feel like the shades definitely do have some uh autonomy. Is that a word? Some degree of autonomous action here. It does sound like Piero's gonna play a really major role though, for sure. Are you sure? Shit. So they're really like building like a big weapon, huge weapon to strike at Celestia. Hailstar. Hailstar Edict. Let's go. So it does sound like Demselet will be the what's her name in Japanese? Let's see what I can. Shoujo. She just called the shoujo. She just called a girl. She just called a young girl. I guess that's what Demselet means. I guess she just called shoujo, right? Yeah, shoujo. That is it. That is probably the most plain code name she's gotten. Shoujo Dorimodos. Okay. Dorimodoshima. Yeah, but it does sound like Damselet will be the probably will be released in 6.x since like she's being teased at the end here. I mean obviously not probably not like 6.10 but maybe 2 or 3. Definitely one of the earlier releases, I think. But yeah, there was like a lot. There is a lot in here. I think it would definitely be interesting to see um the fact that like they do have all of the translations in each of the languages does make it like a lot easier to try to figure out like what's going on here. Moregai. Ooh. I still don't understand this scene though. The one where like this woman narrating just dies or something. Then Renova comes in and says like, is this another one of your creations? Rain dot, rain dot. Dot. Now that you mention it, he definitely does. She definitely does sound a lot like Venti, but this is because they have the same VA. I mean, that's not exactly surprising since they have the same VA, but it does put into perspective how female Venti sounds. Even though I'm pretty sure Venti's VA is not even a female. He's a he's a he's just a high pitched male. Shogun The fact that her eyes are also like seven pointed stars. Hi there, welcome Lindy, and how you doing? I know either the Rain Daughter created a space of her own creations and then Granny ended up spilling the beans. Maybe. Rain Daughter has definitely created a bunch of life. But I'm pretty sure it was M right? Who creates the worlds. Like the Simulanka one, I think that was M's creation, but I think the life in it was made by Rain Daughter. I think it was M. Is Granny Anders' daughter the Hexen Circle Witch? I think I remember Anders' daughter. Is Anders' daughter M? Anders' daughter, was it M? Anders' daughter. It might have been M. Yeah, Anders' daughter was M. Anya M. Anders' daughter. So the name. Goddess of Fate, yeah. So M, I think M was the one who basically wrote the Simulanka event. But she has been deceased, I guess. So hope you're doing all right, Leanne. How's everything going? We are just looking at new waifus. Probably a fake Anders' daughter. Yeah, it probably wouldn't make much sense because Anders' daughter would have died a while ago. Although again, like the timeline of the events for this trailer is a little weird because it starts with like this retelling and then suddenly they're like meeting. I'm not sure if there's like multiple timelines going on here. Like if there's like this is happening at different points in time. Or it could also just be like like Rain Daughter's try was just like simulating like her own like mini universe a little bit, just to test more of like an experimentation kind of thing. So then we could still think that this is the same. That this is all happening at the same around the same time. Nado kurai. That's the other thing though. Like in the Japanese, like it's not even not cry. It's nado kurai. There's no nod. There's no o in there. It's nado kurai, which is very different from not cry if I think about it. Maybe the cries were the same, but nado is definitely not nod. Nado kurai. So I mean, I'm really hoping that nado kurai will be pretty good, because otherwise it will. But I honestly don't know what to expect, which is the other thing. Like they say they're gonna do like a lot of story and stuff, but I think the big thing for me is the exploration, right? So every time we got a new region, like the best part of that region was the fact that you could explore and everything was like brand new. You know, there's a lot of like cool new stuff to um a lot of mountains, a lot of different underground stuff, a lot of swimming. You know, basically a lot of like exploration puzzles and mechanics. And I'm sure they'll have like some of that and not cry, but I don't know if it's gonna be um I don't think they've said this either, like whether it's gonna be the same scale as, you know, like an entire sort of nation that we've typically had. Like whether it's gonna be like a full, you know, Natlan level or Fontaine level type of exploration. Because honestly a lot of work if they were just gonna like create not cry from scratch, right? So I'm not entirely sure about that piece quite yet. Hopefully they have thought it out though, and they will like intend to expand not cry, you know, as much as possible in terms of like the exploration at least. ER, I guess ER could be useful as well. Maybe if it rolls all of ER. HP, oh gosh, it's over. Hey, wait, this might be a good candidate for reroll. Ah, I had one roll into crit rate. well, if it doesn't roll again in the crit rate. So this is what I mean, right? There's always gonna be like 2 rolls in the crit. And that will make sure that like it's not worth reshaping it anymore. But there's a very low chance that I won't get 2 rolls in the crit. A very low chance. See? I got 2 rolls in the crit already. Even though the first 2 rolls were not crit. Let's see if we can get 3 rolls in the crit. I feel like all of my sets are like 2 rolls in the crit. That means I can't reshape it anymore because it's kind of useless. And then the rest is HP energy recharge. That's just my luck. So like the average roll of an artifact. The very, very average roll for an artifact. It's not even 30 CVA. This will not even reach 30 CVA, I don't think. Right. So there's like think like that. See? I told you guys. 2 flat HP, 1 energy recharge, 2 crit rate, and I can't reshape it because it already has 2 rolls of crit rate. But it's still a trash set. My gosh. My gosh. This is the classic bad roll. It's so bad, like it's not even in reshape territory because it already has 2 crit rate. So if you reshape it, it'll still get back to the just as bad as it was when it started. Very unfortunate. And I feel like that's the case with a lot of my 4-line star artifacts, which is very sad. Well, it is a feather, so not that I was gonna use dust on a feather anyway, but it's just kind of sad that a 4-line start artifact 4-line start double crit, because those are like super rare artifacts already. 4-line start double crit. Like really, just make the dust allow us to reroll only the rolls that were bad. Alright. So like there's a lot of value in like it's honestly not that OP either. Like grab like an artifact that rolled bad and then like only reroll the bad ones. With like some, you know, toss in some guarantee on like 2 rerolls from the ones that were bad. So that way if you have an artifact that's basically almost perfect, you can get it to perfect, essentially. And I don't think that's like, you know, I don't think that's like too OP, because it's only like a very small increase in DPS overall. But it just saves you so much time because the amount of farming you need to get otherwise to get from, you know, to basically improve from like a almost there to like a perfect is like way too much. Like the just ability to correct your artifact, I think, is the idea here. Not just reroll all the stats. Like why would I reroll my crit stats? Right? That makes no sense. So just let us reroll the rolls that we don't like. A usable artifact doesn't take very long to acquire. A god tier artifact you can never appear in your life. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like it's easier to like improve when you have like average artifacts, and then like maybe you farm like a couple months and then you get like a better artifact, right? And then you can replace that. But to get from like a better to a perfect is like basically almost impossible. It's like so like the probabilities are way too low. And like the return on the amount of like resin you spend is also like it's way too low. Like you're better off just spending your resin and like building your other characters, you know what I mean? So from that context, I think like using a dust to be able to reroll like bad stats like is a lot more valuable there, right? You know, you can still have like the 2 crit guarantees, but just allow you to like reroll the 2 crits. So that way like you're always guaranteed to improve on an artifact, rather than you can only improve if you roll very, very crappy on your 4-line artifact rolls. Because that's what everybody's saying, right? You should only reroll like 4-line starts. But if you think about it, 4-line starts, if you have double crit on a 4-line start, it's actually a pretty low probability that you will not hit at least 2 crit rolls out of 5. Out of 5, right? Out of 5 rolls that you don't even hit 2. You know, it's actually like unlikely that you wouldn't even hit 2. Um, so and sometimes god tier artifacts are needed for bad characters, so in Stygian Onslaught for S rank character. Yeah, and if you really want to push your limit, like you kind of do need the strong artifacts too, which will take you like forever. 5-star characters. Oh, does Honkai use S rank instead of 5-star? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Here's what I was thinking, Brushy. Like, do you think like Genshin will ever release a 6-star character? I wonder if MiHoYo has ever done that before. Because if they've ever done that before, then I've done a good job saving my pre-rolls. This will actually be hilarious. I wonder how the community will react if they release a 6-star character. And imagine like pity for 6-star characters like 180 basically. Oh my gosh. Let's see, 120. Where am I? Oh, I have to go here. Imagine the dust guaranteed 2 rolls. 2 rolls. Every time an access roll ends up in good stats, the next reroll guarantees the same amount of rolls the next time you reroll. Wait, what? Every time an access roll ends up in good stats, the next reroll guarantees the same amount of rolls next time you reroll. So for example, you can go from 2 guaranteed to 4 guaranteed 2 rerolls. Yeah, exactly. Like instead of like resetting the rolls that were good already, you only reset the rolls that are not good, and then you still get the guarantee on the rolls that you're doing. So you basically can go from 2 to 4, which is huge actually, like, right? Like going from 2 crit rolls to 4 crit rolls is actually really big. Like it basically takes you from like a not even decent artifacts to a pretty good artifact. So Honkai Impact 3, yes. Star Rail, no. Okay. So the S rank thing, yeah. I guess that does sound familiar. I definitely know like there are gachas that use like ABC and an S rank or SS or triple S ranked tier systems. I could never get behind the ones that have like multiple S's, because at that point it's like, okay, do you really need so many tiers? But I will definitely say it is kind of strange that Genshin only has 2 tiers of characters. Alright, for most gachas, I've definitely seen at least 3. It was like A, B, and C tier, or like a 3, 4, 5-star tier kind of thing. I mean, Genshin does have like, you know, 3, 4, and 5 stars, but only like for weapons and like artifacts and things like that, but not for characters specifically, which I've always thought is kind of strange. It kind of makes me wonder if they were gonna release like a 6-star character. I mean, I personally don't think so, because they probably only have up to 5 stars as the cap. Because everything is like 1 to 5 stars, right? Your food has 1 to 5 stars, your weapons have 1 to 5 stars. Even your random quest items that, like, I don't know what the rarity of this even means, but your quest items have like 1 to 5 stars as well. I don't know why there's so many 5-star quest items, and like what this tier even means in terms of quest items. But everything literally has coded to have like 1 2 to 5 stars. So to create a 6-star would be kind of ridiculous, I think. But yeah, it definitely calls into question like what the stars actually mean in that context. Why am I talking to this half-pack? Why is his interaction distance so far? So far away from him. Like, I'm not even near him. I'm just like passing by. Meanwhile, the interaction distance for picking up stuff is still not far enough. Honestly, Genshin should stop like dropping random items on the floor every time you beat enemies. Those should just be automatically collected, like at this point. Like, just give us the quality of life, MiHoYo. Like, too many times have I like defeated enemies and have like the items sink to the bottom of the ocean, or like beating a group of enemies and then the artifact or whatever item like starts dropping off a cliff, and I'm like running down the cliff trying to grab the item that was dropped. And then things like treasure chests too, like I think for some treasure chests they do actually just automatically add to your inventory, especially the ones like are on ledges and on like floating platforms they typically do that, which I think is nice. But they should just do it for all the chests. Like there's no reason why I should be like clicking the chest and then like spamming my F button to like pick everything up. Right. In this case for like artifact runs I don't mind entirely, like I have to click F to investigate anyway. So it's not too bad, but like at least for treasure chests I've already clicked the F button. Just add all the items to my inventory, right? And if it doesn't fit, then you can pop up the menu and say like, oh, it doesn't fit. You have to manually pick it up after clearing your inventory. Maybe that's fine in that case, but I think things should definitely be automatically added to my inventory. Just from like a quality of life standpoint, I think. I'm really trying hard to keep my characters alive here. Even Aurora nearly died again. What? Auroran's dead? Not like this. It doesn't make him eat 3 things at once really quickly. There has to be a easier way to eat food during combat, I think. Button is like way too hard. Maybe I should remap it to one of my mouse buttons. Z is a very hard button to click here. But mostly because like Genshin has a lot of moving around, I think. Like you're constantly having to like control your movement controls in combat. I think part of it is also just not being used to using items. Because in Abyss like you don't use items and like you know, you basically like aren't allowed to use food in basically all of the end games. But imagine if like part of beating a boss mean like you had to very skillfully use your items. I think that could be like interesting too. Like Genshin is always sort of balanced out food from an endgame perspective. But imagine if like there are cool things you can do by like using specific items for specific bosses. Like it's not even just food, but like you have to use like special items to maybe apply a special element, or you have to use like a even in Arlecchino fights. Honestly, Arlecchino fights like you have to use like healing abilities anyway. Like that could also be part of like a skill thing, and like could add quite a bit to combat. Like a, how would I put it? Like a gadget that aids combat a little bit. Maybe you have like different gadgets that give you, maybe one gives you more healing, one gives you a bit more damage, or more EM. And then you can swap between them based on what you need at the time. I think that could be pretty cool and could add a bit more to the combat. Because I will say for sure that like right now how Genshin keeps combat interesting is by introducing new characters, right? And new mechanics. honestly, like without new characters, the combat would feel pretty dry. Like I've definitely seen that like my playstyle has changed quite a bit just because I'm using like different characters all the time. Like when I get Setos, like I have to basically relearn how to play Setos, and it's really like reintroduced combat again. Right, that's good. Alright, last pivot part. I didn't realize we actually ended up streaming pretty early today. Maybe we'll have quite a bit of time for exploration. It'll be good, because I will need a lot of time for exploration. I like Runova the most visually, but Rain Daughter, I mean, seems the most interesting. Yeah, I definitely think Rain Daughter is my favorite. Runova kind of feels spoopy to me. You know? Maybe it's just the red and black, but like reminds me a lot of like Sakura's transformation in Heaven's Feel. Spoopy, very spoopy. Like, do you notice her annoyed face right before Nibiru said, I can't allow you to think that way? Yeah, yeah, she definitely had that annoyed face. Lane Daughter has a... I mean, I guess... it does sound like it wasn't her choice that she was devouring Nibiru or something. Maybe she did it as an experiment and didn't realize the consequences of her actions. Oh no, not the consequences of my actions. Or it's more like she struck a deal with Nibirius and just has to live with it. But yeah, she's definitely not taking this relationship. This relationship is not entirely amicable. Like there's like a different entity in her head. Honestly, that might drive some people crazy. So there's always a voice in the back of your head voicing their disapproval of your actions. Sounds like a bad... Sounds like a bad time for sure. Imagine everything you do, there's someone like at the back of your head judging you. That would not be very enjoyable for sure. Especially like when, you know, Rain Daughter is gonna want to do a lot of weird and not say very pretty morally ambiguous things. Yeah, but I definitely do think it will be quite a while before they become playable. But it does look like they are because they had like the whole title, like they had the whole character art posts of each of them. Typically, like if you post like a character like that, like it usually means they're playable. I don't think they've done that for any like non-playable character. So Like I'm pretty sure Skirk also had that kind of like splash art title thing when she was first came out in the Archon Quest, like long before she was gonna be released. So it might still be like a year plus before you get to see the Kage, the shades. But when they do come, it will be very poggers indeed.
ちょっとどいてくれる？そっち。
That went the wrong way. Not supposed to go backwards there. Alright, now that we're done with artifact runs, we can go ahead. We should probably finish up our weekly bosses first. So we do have one more weekly boss to do, and that is our chess game. Not this one actually, it's this one. This one is an annoying one because it takes forever for me, but I do have to use freeze. There's just no other way around it. I do have to use freeze. I don't like how it's dodging my attacks. Why does he keep jumping?
これ
The funny thing is, the queen doesn't even. Oh wait, she actually does use the queen attack. That is actually the queen's moves. Okay, so she does use it. It's just that her normal attacks are not as strong. But she does use the queen's. That big attack does follow all of the queen's actual moves in the chessboard. What's this guy?
この剣はわかるかいこいつはどうだ完成呼びかけに応える邪魔しないで雨描きがたしこれこいつはどうだ訪問が小さすぎるわおとなしくしやがるみんなを守るからね星の子カゴは怖がらないで舞台効果も大切よえいすまんすまんちょっとまたセリフしゃべれたねおとなしくしやがる邪魔しないで動くべきだ元気出してストイコステップは覚えているわよねこの剣はわかるかい
I also have no idea what's going on in this fight. It's like these guys like take out bazookas all the time. I'm just like, what's going on? Back DM lol. Wait, what? I don't usually have my DMs open while I'm streaming, but mostly because Discord is just annoying. What is this? Is this an annoyed face? That is a cute annoyed face, I guess. See, Rain Daughter best waifu. Pretty sure there's an annoyed face here. I think the other thing that's annoying about this fight is that the opera singing in the background is very very annoying. Like, I don't get it. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Alright, Kaya's back. Kaya's back, boys. We good. We Gucci. Why is Discord annoying? Is it because when people post things on my Discord, like it gives me like the notification sound? And I guess I could turn off the notification sound, but it's just annoying. Because there are times that I actually want like the notification. But just not when I'm streaming, you know what I mean? So would you rather have like an in-girl link, do not disturb? You could just post on the channel, I think. That way like it's not. But I think the DMs have like a different permissions than like the channel. But that's typically why I don't have like Discord open when I'm like streaming. No. Yeah, but that's typically why I don't have Discord open. Do not disturb works for everything. But don't you have to set like a do not disturb mode on Discord when you open it though? It's just like another thing I need to set up when I have to stream, you know what I mean? Let me see here. Like there's like a streamer mode, but I guess let me see. How do you even set this to do not disturb? This is annoying. Do not disturb mode. How to turn on do not disturb mode in Discord? Yes, please tell me how, sir. So I have to go to my status. Oh man. Do not disturb. You will not receive desktop notifications forever. Alright, done. Do not disturb forever. Done. Alright, now I don't have to set it anymore. It will just never disturb me. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, but I generally don't have Discord like auto open when I'm on when I'm like turn on my computer anyway. I typically use it mostly on mobile. Not so much on PC, I think. I might like check it once in a while, but only when I want to check it, not when I want someone to, not when I want it to be. Oh, Queen is dead. Oh, wait, no, King is dead, not Queen. Is she reviving him though? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, finally. Oh man, this is a slog. Alright, pyro damage bonus, that will never be very good, and alright. I guess we can actually do exploration now. Time to bring up the old bring up the old Tivat exploration map. Let's see, map sample. And look up treasure chests. There will be like a lot though. This is the annoying bit part. But it will at least show me like which general areas I might have missed. Oh, let's see here. Oh, and I should remember to use my transient today. Let me just use one. Okay. Let's get out my treasure hunting box. And let's teleport to the place where I think there are a lot of treasure chests. I think. Okay, let's see here. So 97 here, it looks like there is a lot underground. There is quite a lot underground. Like in here. I should look for puzzles too. Torch puzzles. Remarkable chests. It's like a buried chest underground. Okay. See if we can find this one. We need to get our There's supposedly a buried chest here. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I probably already got it. New mark, same chest. But probably not then. It's supposed to be like here. Okay, let's go down and see if we get anything. The annoying part is that this doesn't actually work when I'm in Saurian form. So... well, the Saurian can take a lot of fall damage. Like, that barely did anything to it. See that? Barely dented him. What is this? Oh, it's just one of these things. It's nice that it finds that kind of stuff though. I don't think there's anything here. It does look like there's a puzzle here. Let's try this area. Nothing around this area. There's a wild. Huh. Oh, it is the shrine. Maybe it's the shrine. Sometimes it's the shrines that are. Sometimes it's just the shrines that are the remaining percent, I think. Well, Kohlauken Cliff. Can't be Kohlauken Cliff though. There's a lot of Kohlauken Cliff ones. There's actually not a lot of chests though on the map. Kohlauken Cliff. I'm looking at it. There's really not a lot. I probably have done like all of them. That's interesting. I'm gonna check out this area here. I only have 88% here. But there are like a lot. Over here. Whoa. What was that? Under attack by someone that dropped from the sky. Okay. How about maybe not this area, but see if I can grab one of these guys and fly up. There's supposed to be one like around here. Ish. Ish. Don't see anything though. Seems to be down there. Not up here. No! So many berries. Ah. Stop with the berries. Ooh, ice guys. How do we get the Shrine of the Depths keys, actually? Yeah, think about it. Shrine of Depths key. Yeah. Is it from the Tablet of Tona? Oh, it is, but also from statues. Okay, so we can't actually get all of them because this is the... Oh, actually, maybe you can. 'Cause you can hit... Can you hit 40 at this point? What is the max Tablet of Tona at this point? 45, right? 45 times 30. It's 1350. Do I have 1350? It'd be a lot easier if we could clear out the shrines, but for now, at least we can get some artifacts on the way too. Whoops. Still nothing here. Stop picking up berries. Okay, where else can... If I were a chest, where else would I be? Probably on this edge. Probably on this edge. Still nothing? Oh gosh. I think I may have to look over all the way over here again. Like there are a couple here too. Like I didn't actually die. Scammed. I got some crap at least. What about this guy? This guy's strong. These goats pretty strong. Speaking of goats, isn't there like a achievement for the goat thing? The battle goat man? I don't think I've done that yet, right? Make him collide 2 times. I can probably go ahead and do that. Where is the goat man again? Did I take him off the map? Oh no, he's here, right? Iron Claw and Battle Goat. There he is. Let me turn on the lights. Alright. Probably heal up a bit, right? Alright. Alright, Iron Claw Battle Goat. Oh, he's avoiding it. He's like trying running away. Did you see that? I didn't think you could do that. Oh. Big booms time. Very nice. There we go. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be afraid to just use my abilities on them a little bit. Oh, he even hit that guy too. Whoa. Wee. Alright, shield time. Boom. I might have to hit battle code a bit more.
Yep. あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあ、みんなに。
どいて。
Might have to hit battle code a bit more here.
飛ぶよ。守るために戦わねば。
じゃあな。
先手必勝。ナスマルのありし栄光よ。ふっはっはっふっやっ
いらっしゃい。
失礼。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
先手必勝。
Whoop.
砕けなさい。
Did Aurora die? Aurora died, didn't he? Alright, let's heal him up a bit.
お互い一歩引かないか。
Okay, now I just gotta beat this guy, I guess.
自由になれ。
風を越える。
先手必勝。
No inventory space for another foul, what the? How do I have no inventory for another foul? Come on, man.
やっはっ
いらっしゃい。
Guess it's just me and you now.
周りを見張っててくれ。
守るために戦う。
失礼。
キラキラ。
Ah. I can't iframe dodge that. Take that.
お互い一歩引
じゃあな。
砕けなさい。
さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。
失礼。ごめん。ちょっとどいてくれる。それ。
Very nice. It is a bummer I don't have enough, don't have any more space for foul, but... I got my foul, it's another achievement done. I don't think the achievement does count for exploration though, fortunately. So we'll just kind of say that was just more for fun. Oh, let's see, I want to cook stuff.
Yep.
Is there a cooking pot around here? Does this guy do anything? No, I guess that you do have to finish the tablet of Coma first. Looking for a cooking pot. Here we are. We need to cook chicken, which I usually cook using pumpkin plums and snow. One of these is a chicken dish. Meat Lover's Feast. Ooh, what is this? 9 fruit nectar. Oh, okay, this is a good one. This is actually a pretty good one to try. Especially because it uses berries. It does use my Sunsetias too, but definitely uses berries at least. And apples. I definitely want to find a spot that farms Sunsetias faster. It's so hard to get the Sunsetias. Perfect. Glazed meat stew. No, that's not chicken. More and more, it's not chicken. Butter chicken is technically chicken, but... Ooh, imported poultry. This one's not bad, actually. Like, crit rate 10 to 20%. Usually do get tandoori though. Tandoori is just too good. I can only do 62, come on. Come on guys. Need far more Ruka Shaba mushrooms. Alright, back to exploration. Maybe we'll try out this area. We might not have gotten all the chests in this area. Okay, I guess we have. Back to Genshin map sample. Okay, where else could I have missed? Where else indeed? Just trying to look at the map, trying to see where I have missed something. Kill chest to get enemies. What is this? Ah. Found one. I think there's another one below too. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to do my character trial, so I should do that as well. Let's grab that. Okay. See a battle goat. I'm guessing this one should take me to another chest, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not. Beautiful.
君の宝箱への情熱がこいつらの生存環境を脅かしている。
生存環境。そうだよ。Guess we should just mark this as done since we can. It's probably like the first one on the map I've actually found. Using the map.
あまり遠くに。
お互い一歩引かないか。
よいしょ。
What have I done this? I feel like I've done. Even then, let's do a couple of this area. Yeah, I probably have done if it's not picking up from this distance. Ruka Devata branded shrooms. Ruka Chava. Oh, Ruka Devata shrooms, though, sounds good. Nahida needs her own shrooms too. Oop, found one. What is this? This is not marked on the map. Oh, because it's just one of these things. Do these count for exploration? They probably do, right? Like these Mora boxes. I mean, I'm guessing if it shows up on the treasure compass, it should count as for exploration, so... Ooh, there's a bubble too. Okay. Let's grab bubble. Nahida's the one who keeps secretly commissioning us to jump on shrooms daily 5. True. Actually true. It's still part of the puzzle, right? Never mind. Wait, I thought this was a puzzle. This is not a puzzle. I thought that was a puzzle. Like there was like a bubble I popped, and then like it let us come here. But I guess it didn't really do much. And the poor guy got killed by a tortoise. It's fine though. Maybe that isn't a puzzle. It's just how to cross the water. I don't see anything else besides it. Is there anything here? I think we've already done this area. Seems to be an apple here, but that's about it. Okay. Let's check out. Ooh, there's one possibly down here that I might have missed. Why am I being attacked? Come on, guys, chill. I'm just casually trying to look for stuff here. Kula Mama, what is this? This stuff's for selling. You're not buying, no touchy. Yeah, you with the blonde hair. Hold on, let me look at it. Just as I thought. Hair glowing like the sun, those eyes. As deep as the Night Kingdom, I can tell you're going to become incredible someday. What? $10 million more? You're trying to scam me. What is going on here? Small time surgery in the that'll help us worth $1 million more. I got a habit of talking to myself. Speaking of the sun, I got Mavica. Let's go. Now time to gamble up a weapon. Actually, her weapon is pretty good, so I would get it. Weapon's pretty cool too. Oh yeah, speaking of Mavica finally allows me to complete my Genshin tarot card design collection. I've been working a long time on this tarot card design thing, which is basically just me slapping numbers on top of the TCG cards. Don't think I can get it in 16 days or whatever, unless I swipe. You get it. Just gotta believe. Not with that attitude. You gotta believe in yourself. What's a tarot card? No, it's just like a let me see if I can. Did I like delete all of it already? What the? Must have deleted all of it. But basically, like the one that I wanted was this one. Let me see if I can show it. Taking a while to open up. Why is it not showing? Here we go. So they're all like these different cards that like they're all like different. Like tarot has like a set of like, I'm guessing that this is where playing cards came from, but they all have like different names, like the Fool, the Magician, the Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, High Priest. Like each card has like a name and a number associated with it, and it's supposed to be used for like fortune telling and whatever, whatever that's for. But the cool thing is that a lot of the names like can generally be mapped to like story ideas, and like a lot of the Genshin characters do fit into some of these. So one of the tarot cards, number 21, I think is the Sun. Fake Genshin cards. Yeah, basically fake Genshin cards. One of the characters is the Sun. And like the closest thing I could get like before Mavigo was probably like you know, it's probably a Dea. But I think I can update this to Mavica now, which would be pretty neat. With Mavica, I think it's the closest to the Sun. What the devilry are you up to, Saber? It's actually pretty interesting. Like I was trying to like map like each of the different cards to like to basically a Genshin character and try to see like how well each of them fit essentially. Um, so like we got the Fool here. We got Bennett as the Fool, which I think is pretty cool. And then for the Magician, I have two options. I have Linny or Lynette as the Magician. I think Linny as the Magician is probably closer. What is the purpose of these cards? Divination. I think the original purpose for tarot cards is like it's supposed to be like divination or fortune telling of sorts, like almost like palm reading, but like instead of reading your palm, you like draw cards, and like based on the cards you draw, it's supposed to tell you give you some enlightened insight about your near future, or like some question that you're supposed to ask like the person doing the reading, basically. I'm just doing this for fun though, because I think it's like interesting. So High Priestess, I put Kokomi. Makes sense because she's sort of like the high priestess of Sangonomiya. The Empress is obvious because it's gonna be Ningguang. The Emperor is not even a human, it's a crab. Because this guy is the Emperor of Fire and Iron. High Priest, I have Yae Miko for now. Cause I don't think we really have like a male High Priest character quite yet. But Yae Miko is the closest, I think, like for like the priest role, because she is like sort of like the head of all the shrine maidens, and generally does like Japanese priest stuff. The Lovers is not actually Paimon, it's actually the you'll see like in this card there are like there's like the siblings in the foreground almost. So you have like the twins here, is what this card is. It's just because we don't really have a good card for the twins. Maybe at some point we will though. Oh, and then the Chariot. I wanted to change the Chariot to something else. This is the horse for now. Wait, I think Mavica should be the Chariot. Now that I think about it. It's either Mavica or Shilonen. Shilonen might be the Chariot. I'll have to think about that. Justice is the Grand General Mahamatra Sino, of course. We have... Oh, I wanted to change this one to the Hermit. I wanted to change this to Sitlali. Because I feel like Xian Yun isn't very hermity anymore. She keeps visiting Liu. Nahida Birthday Chariot. Yeah, that's not a TCG card, unfortunately. Let me get the Sitlali. The Sitlali card definitely fits, I think, for this one. Also, Sitlali is just hella cute. Let's see here. I can save this in my cards. Save cards. Okay, I'll save this as Sitlali card. And I want the Malvika card too. So, probably want the Shilonen card too. Do you think it's better for Shilonen to be Chariot or Malvika to be Chariot? I kind of want to save Malvika for the sun, but she does technically have like a motorcycle in her card design, which makes her very suitable for the Chariot. Shilonen, you think? Shilonen for Chariot. They have like released like a lot of these newer cards that like I honestly don't even know what these cards do with Genshin anymore. In TCG anymore, because they have so many like new Night Soul mechanics. Like, oh, I've already downloaded Shidonen. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's see here. Hermit. So for Hermit, I'm going to replace this with Sitlali. Let's see if I can grab Sitlali. Where are you, Sitlali? See, here we go. Open. Alright, let me grab Sitlali. And we'll put her here. There we go. I think Sitlali is more hermity, so this is good. Or that Master of the Nightwind guy. Oh, Auroron? Auroron, you mean? I mean, that's the only other Master of the Nightwing guy. No. Only two Masters of the Nightwing folks, right? Not a big, tall dude. I don't think he's a TCG card yet, but I think I know who you mean. Biram, right? Biram. Abyss Lector is Priest. Yeah, Biram isn't like a TCG card. Abyss Lector is better as High Priest. I was thinking about that. But there are like a bunch of Abyss Lectors now. We have like the Electro one, I think. So let me see what Abyss Lectors. We have this one. We have Wicked Torrents. Oh, I actually did download the other one. We have Flames in TCG as well. You think this one is High Priest? Let's see, Abyss Lector, Electro. I think we also have that in TCG now. Yeah, we have Abyss Lector, Violet Lightning as well. I don't think I saved this one yet. Let me save this one. Abyss Lector, Violet Lightning. I think the Lector... There are only two Lectors, right? Pyro and Lightning one. So... like this one. I feel like either of them could be. Which one looks more priestly? I think the Thunder one looks a bit more priestly. Patternless Flames one looks like a bit more... So there's another card called the Devil. And so let me see here. There is another card called the Devil, which admittedly I put as Arataki Ito for now. Not entirely sure about that. There's gonna be a better card, I think. There's Wheel of Fortune, which is Mona. I think this one fits really well because she in her idol animation, she literally has like a wheel and she's like Fate basically. Strength 5 Noelle because she's strongest girl. Furina, I do have Sacrifice because she basically like sacrificed herself. Well, Full Slow did, I guess. But she was also like in a way like the sacrifice at the trial. So I think this one fits her like the best out of all the characters. For Death, I did put Arlecchino. Because I think her story of Crust was basically all about death and what it means in fire. Temperance, I have Diona, because she keeps telling people not to drink. Devil, I do have Arataki Ito here. House of God, I do have Rosaria. I just felt like she just fits the church theme a little better than Barbara. At this point. She just does look cooler too. The star, I have Layla. I think this fits really well. And then the moon, I have Candice, because you know all of her moon-ish design. This one might change. Now that we get a lot of like moon lore in Notcry, like we might get someone better to fit into this moon slot. Probably like one of the Fae or something. And then Judgment, we have Nouvellette, of course. Then we have the World, which I put as this Abyss guy. But I might change it to Squirt at some point. I feel like Squirt could also fit here a little bit. This one's a bit more difficult. Mostly because he devours worlds. That's why I put him there. But I think in the future there might be like a real character in there. So let's see, the ones that I wanted to change are... So this Chariot one. Let's see here. This Chariot one... You really think Shilonen? Let me open up both of them. Oh, Shilonen here. And then... Shilonen... Where's my sun? The sun. I must have posted. So the sun, I had Dea before. Yeah, I don't think Dea is more of like the lion, not the sun. So, but I still think like if there's anyone who is the sun, it has to be Mavica, right? I don't think there's anyone else who can fit the sun. So maybe Shilonen is the chariot. Let's grab Shilonen. I think it makes sense as well. She can like run fast and she's on rollerblades anyway. And she's a leopard. And then that leaves us with Avika. Open, please. We'll use Mavica as the sun, which I think is a lot more apt. I'm sure there'll be more characters to write on stuff later on anyway. So I think that's totally fine. Okay. There we go. We have updated our list. So I think not the only ones that are a little weird are like the world. And the devil is also kind of weird. I don't quite agree with this one myself. But I could put like the Abyss Lector Pyro as devil and Abyss Lector Electro as High Priest. I'll be using two Abyss Lectors. But that's an option, I think. High Priest. And I think the Fathomless Flames Lector does look a bit more devilish. So I could see him being like the devil instead. And then High Priest. As Abyss Lector Violet. Alright, so now we have the two Lectors as cards now. High Priest and the Devil. I think that fits. I think that fits pretty well. So I think out of all of them, I think we have all mostly pretty settled. Except for the world. The world is the one that I'm a little bit not sure of right now. Everything else I think fits pretty well. Yeah, maybe when we get like a skirt card or something. We can have the world. Let me just see and make sure I have all the characters that I've released so far. Do I have Kachina? Probably do. No, I actually do not have Kachina. I really haven't been updating my card list. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Let's see which ones. Do I have Chaska? Probably not. Oh wait, Chaska is the chariot. Of course Chaska is the chariot, right? Chaska has to be the chariot. She's literally riding on the thing. Right, hold up. Hold up. Chaska literally has like reins and she's like riding her like shotgun. Okay. Chaska. Did I download 4 already? 4. Yep, it did. Do I have Emilia? Emilia. Oh, I really didn't download a lot of these cards. I think these are like the newer cards. So. Emilia. The Eremites, Hilo Farzan, Remini, I definitely have Hydro, Helitro, well, might not have that actually. Okay, I do have that. Jean and then Kachina. Yes, I don't have Kachina yet. Let me look at Kachina. There are a lot of new Natlan characters that came out. Honestly, like, the Natlan TCG cards released pretty fast compared to like when like they were actually first releasing the game to begin with. The Natlan ones came up pretty fast. Molani is in there already. It's good. Let's see who else. Setos. I don't think I have Setos in here. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do actually have Setos. Sijuin? Yeah, I do have Sijuin. Kaguya, Venti, Rio, Xianyun, Shilonen, I just got her. Yao Yao, Yelan, Joy, Yang. Okay. Yeah, I think I got everyone. I think I'm gonna swap Chariot to Chaska rather than Shilonen. Shilonen I do feel like is a bit more like it's not so much that she builds the chariot, I guess. She builds stuff, I guess, but I think like the fact that Chaska rides it probably fits Chaska a little better. So let me make Chaska the chariot. There we go, perfect. This actually looks chariot-like, huh? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking like, if you think of like cowgirl, do you think like Baressa is the cowgirl or Chaska is the cowgirl? Because I could see like the two different meanings of it. Like Baressa being a cowgirl because she's literally a cow, and Chaska being a cowgirl because she rides, like, you know, like the equivalent of a cowboy but a girl. Okay. I think we got what we wanted here. Alright. We good. We Gucci here. Fine, since you call it up if you found this ornament by accident. Can't pay much. Just forget the boy collection. Better than ripping people off, right? What is this? Okay, fine, we'll help you out, but don't scam me. Well, let's begin then. Wait, this is like a real challenge? What's going on? Destroy all the boys? Okay. Are these all boys? What's going on? Casually just... Alright, we did it. Oh, we got chests. And it's an apology to... Doing honest business, you say? Are you gonna let me pick these up now at least?
君の宝箱への情熱がこいつらの生存環境を脅かして
Wow, we got 3 crystals from that too. Alright.
Yep.
That was good. We actually got like quite a bit of progress there. Let's go back to our map, handy map. We got this one down. How's our exploration on Atokkan now? Still 97. Not even sure if that counted, honestly, but... I'm gonna guess that I didn't do one up here. Oh, also, I need to be fighting weasels anyway. But let me go and fight some weasels along the way while I do this.
いやよっ
What's this? Why is there a camera? How do I open up and take a look inside? Got a set of photos. See that this mechanism causes the camera to automatically take photos whenever it detects vibrations when you put it on. Oh, it's like an earthquake thing. A caravan? And then a flying penguin. Uh-oh. That's why the warning said biological.
じゃあな
No.
いらっしゃい。
Protect the camera. Uh-oh. Happy and hot beat. What is going on?
気に入ったものはありましたか？
Guys, what is going on? I am very confused. Oh no, get away. Why is it raining penguins? Okay, I think we're good. Oh, those ones actually just disappear, huh? Alright, you guys get away now. Wait it. That was weird. Is that alter the puzzle? Literally flying penguins. Happy and hot feet. Okay, great job. Great job. We did this puzzle. We Gucci. Let us head over this way for more stuff. Why is there someone standing there? Yep. I wonder if there's something to do with these guys. Well, let's keep it going. And get to this weasel over here. Oh my gosh. Good thing that exploded before it hit me. Alright, weasel time. What's up, weasel?
あまり遠くに
砕けなさい。この祈りを。
行けもう自由
These weasels are actually pretty hard to farm. They're not a lot of them. And you need to reach like quite a bit of materials to level up stuff, so... Tasca is a chariot and cowgirl. Veressa is just Veressa, though it feels wrong to call her a cowgirl. But she's technically a cow, right? And a girl. Oh no! Why am I stuck? Why was I stuck there? That's not there. Damn. Oh man, not again. Alright. We got it, we got it. I lost a lot of HP in the process, but it worked out. Kind of. There's another one of these guys in there. In this tunnel, so... When will Genshin explain how humans made it with animals? Hey, maybe they were like that to begin with, you know? There's no mating involved.
みんなに
Technically, like, I think in traditional, like, fantasy settings, like, a cow person is like a minotaur, I think.
あまり
I believe. And they're typically, like, one of the strongest, like, creatures to beat.
周りを見張っててくれ
Actually, ZDC got some explaining to do. I mean, they already have, oh, really? Like, how Ellen Joe is a shark and stuff.
自由になれ
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of an anime thing. I don't know. I don't know why, but like when it comes to like Necromata and like cat girls and stuff,
じゃあな
and then it just expanded to like fox people and kitsune
みんなに挨拶だ
until like basically everything can be cute now. Radiation, not like this.
いやいや
I wonder if the higher you jump, like the more damage you do in this sort of state.
周りを見張っててくれ自由になれ
See, where is the next one? I think the other ones are all in the other space, the Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain I have at 100% already. But that's, at least that part's good. Just have to like find more of these guys. Place underground. It's not right. Let me open up. Oh my god, say I welcome in Lehan. Brushy branded shrooms. What is going on, you guys? What is going on? Alright, let me find my... I'm like very close to 543210, guys, by the way. Very close. Lehan was asking like how many primos I have. I'm almost at 543210. I just need like 600 more primos-ish. Yeah, no need to promote my business here. What is this? What is this kappa going on? Wait, actually guys, we need to do... I keep forgetting, we need to do our test runs. I haven't done this yet. So let's try Yao Yao. Alright. Is this a Yao Yao trial or Hyper Bloom trial? Oh my gosh. This is a Hyper Bloom trial, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I forgot I need to be at normal attacking too. Zhong Yao. Scam, give me Cookie Shinobu. Give me Shinobu Hoyo. You can't just give me a trial of Shinobu and not give me free Shinobu. So I willingly bought a GPU from eBay knowing it's a scam. Wait, what? I'm very confused. Very confused. If it's a scam, what do I do? I guess if you're fine being scammed, I guess. Your saver gets Cookie equals forfeit heart, right? I need Cookie. I need Shinobu. Wait, why can't I did this wrong, didn't I? Supposed to like do something there. Oh, I needed to like right click. That's what I missed. I needed to right click there. Man, give me free Yansan too while you're at it, Hoyo.
合図を待てよな。武器を捨てろ。投降しろ。
みんながそばにいる。
開運召喚。
I really regret not picking Gavin. He's actually a really fun character to play.
イカズチのごとくカウントスタート。動くな。これは必要な。
But the one that really ties it together is Chevreuse. Chevreuse is super important here.
武器を捨てろ。報道さ。呼吸を整えよう。合図を待てよな。
みんなは俺が待っ
Is that Yansan with Noblesse? Is that what she uses? Is that what they... Probably not, right? Yansan uses the Natlan set. Oh no, it's a Yansan with Favonius nuns. That's what it is. Favonius! Give me free Favonius! Genshin, where's my Favonius? Oh my gosh. I don't have a fair chance unless they give me Favonius weapons. Why confused? Cookies, cookie. Jiaming, Jiaming. Okay. Nice kitchen saver. Hey, thanks, yeah. I have a lot saver. No, you will let. That's right. Please give. Please give. I know you have a lot, so please share. Please give. Definitely, please give the your extra Favonius over here. I would need a lot of Favonius. Do you guys actually like you know, you guys actually, what am I supposed trying to say? Do you guys actually like refine your Favonius, or do you keep it so that you can get more Favonius for everyone? Keep it at R1. It's actually a good question. Maybe it's better to have, like, let's say if I get 4 Favoniuses, is it better to like refine it all into one, or like have everyone just equip a Favonius weapon? I keep them to flex on F2P, let's go. Rushy, send in my screenshot, yes. I have 2 R5 Fab, just what screenshot? Which Fab though? Since there are like 5 different Fab weapons. I'm guessing like some of the Fab weapons are a bit more useful than others just because there are more characters that can use it. Oh, it's a Mavica trail. I see. I still think motorbike gameplay is kind of weird, but hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Polearms? The polearms were the best? I guess that makes sense, yeah. Xiangling can equip polearm, Yao Yao can equip it as well. 1 R5 sword, but I think I can get another R5. Yeah, I guess there are not that many. I guess Layla would use a Favonius sword for sure. Alright guys, just die for me. I have infinite phlogiston, right? Do I even need any other characters in this trial? Like, I have infinite phlogiston, right? So I can just keep going forever. Like, do I need to do anything here? They should put like Phlogiston in the Abyss, and Mavica would like just quote him. Alrighty. Finally done. I said again, I can't send the whole link because it doesn't fit. Save a look. Look what? Are you sending something on Discord? I set it to do not disturb already. What do you put? Oh my gosh, what is this? What the? What? Wait, what is this actually? Is this a Favonius? What is this Favonius? Is it what Favonius Bow looks like? Because it doesn't look like what Favonius Bow looks like. Unless that's what it looks like at level 1. Probably haven't seen a level 1 version of it in a while. I think it's sack. Oh, that's a sack bow. Okay. It's not Favonius though. Yeah, it doesn't count. Sack isn't technically as strong as Favonius, right? I think it's only like good for certain characters. It's less like usable on everybody else. I think pretty much sack sword for Singchu is pretty much all I know. I don't know who else would use. I guess maybe Diona could use sacrificial bow as well. But she has a pretty high E cooldown. Anyway, we are actually trying to 100%. We are actually trying to 100% Natlan here. Let's keep going. Oh wait, I was actually going to find more weasels to fight. Give me my weasels, guys. Weasel. Okay, so there is a weasel here. Wait, I'm walking in the wrong direction. Still nothing. Casually using up my radish veggie soups that I might as well use anyway, so you guys all these like little friends hanging around me too. I'm surprised that did it drop down there, but okay. Scanning. Oh, he got fire applied because. Actually, how did you get pyro applied? What is catching fire here? There's no pyro units. I guess he might. Oh, he applies pyro. That's why. He applies pyro to the ground. He's a fire weasel. Saber look again. See what you got here. Oh, is this Favonia's lance? Why does it say first grade magic on the screen on the right? I'm guessing this is Favonia's lance. The heck? Wait, do you get this many Favonias just by wishing? Goodness. They should honestly just give me 5 for free. Like what? Just give me 5 for free. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, wait, there's a treasure chest here, guys. It's up. Oh, wait, is it in this watchtower? Or is it in this watchtower? Is it? Why can't I climb up this watch? What the? Okay, hold up. We got it. Alright, we got it, boys. Oh, there's another one. Oh, no, that's a shrine. Yeah, we can't get the shrine one. Yeah, using this near the shrine is very useless. Not gonna get the shrine for now. Capachangas, oh my, because that's what I clicked on. I would, yeah. I wish you could to Lee Hian. I don't think I have any keys, right? Yeah, I don't actually have any keys. I don't use them? Wait, what? You don't even use the fast weapons? Damn. Actually donating to the poor. Hashtag not actually poor, but Lehan exposed us. Wait, what? Linny's great. Why are you hating on Linny? He's honestly like one of the best written characters in Fontaine, to be honest, I think. One of the best written ones. Like he has a lot of like nuance to him and what he does in the Fatui, but also like with Lynette and all that. Not hating on femboys. Nothing wrong with femboys, alright? They're venti lovers. Remine is also a goat, alright? Remine is like literally like the best physical carry in my account. And he actually feels good to play, like not, he doesn't feel crappy to play. The only reason he's not being played is because physical doesn't exist. Oh wait, there's another one. There's another one of them here. There's very easy. God, Venti is fine. Venti is probably fine. Also, we are back. Alright, let's finish up this, oh man, this is gonna explode again, isn't it? Oh wait, we have a treasure chest. Hold up. Give me your meat, give me your meat. Ouch! Give me your meat while you're at it. Alright, got it. These boars. I see a Y up there. I see a chest here. Give me chest. Oh wait, there's a shrine here. I didn't even mark. Scammed again. Another scam. I haven't even found this shrine before. Well, I guess now I have. Alright, let me get back to this spot. We can't open all the shrines yet, right, guys? Like, I don't think it's... Can we? I'm guessing there's still like one entire area we haven't even found yet, so probably not. Isn't there supposed to be Mara Jivari or something? Is that gonna be coming out? Or is next area just gonna be like... I guess next area is just gonna be summer area, right? What is going on? What? Aurora, how did you die? Oh my gosh. I actually scammed. What in the world? I jumped in the air and like got hit. Or I got hit right as I was jumping in the air. Whew. At least I got him in one cycle. Alright, I think that's it. Nothing much in this area now. But yeah. Alright guys. We are probably gonna call it here. But thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate Lehan, Brushy. Appreciate all of you being here. We're gonna go ahead and raid out to Lucky, who has been... Actually, he hasn't been streaming the last 2 weeks, so... No, why? I could stay for a bit, actually. Actually, because it started early, like, it's not like that late. We could go for like another 30 minutes. Let's see here. And I do need to farm a few more weasels. Weasels. Actually, where are the weasels? Oh wait, wait, no. Ancient Sacred Mountain has more weasels, I think. Right? Here. More weasels. Wispin yay jumpsies. That's right. Oh what? We actually have stings here as well? This area is already 100% though. It's kind of worthless if I do this. What is this? Oh, it's just this thing. There we go. Oh wow. I mean, it's so easy to find chests here when it's already at 100%, but when it's not at 100% in the other area, it's so hard to find them. Very confused. Actually confused. Cook us some rice, bro. Wait, what? What is this? What is this suspicious user band evasion detected? Why suddenly rice? Wait, I don't get this reference. I do not get this reference. No reference, you have a kitchen behind you and I like rice. Fair enough. Rice is pretty good. I actually already had dinner. I had dinner at like 3 o'clock today. Which is definitely a weird time to have dinner. But I was hungry so I had dinner at 3 o'clock. I might have another dinner later though. At maybe 9 or 10. Alright, let's get this treasure chest, I guess. Oh wait, this is actually like enemies. Hold up. This might actually be pretty difficult, I don't know. Can I try to hit all of them at once? I'm just trying to heal while doing damage at the same time. Ah, I'm just randomly eating. I'm eating. I'm eating a lot of things. Why is this guy running all over the place? Beautiful. I wonder if there's more. There's something there. I see that. Maybe I have to do something here. I wonder what that is. There seems to be more exploration targets here that, even though I hit 100%, there's still more things to do in this area. I'm a little bummed it doesn't get me to like increase my other exploration percent though. I keep finding like more and more chests in like Sacred Mountain even though I'm already at 100%. It doesn't add to my other scores.
周りを見張っててくれ。
アスマルのありし栄光よ。お互い一歩引かないか。
It's all good though. This area is actually really nice, really interesting to explore. How did they dodge me there?
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
That was indeed a lot of saurians. What is this? Ooh, dig for common chests.
いい品かもしれ
Very
ない。
cool. Alrighty.
自由になれ。
先手必勝。
この祈りを聞きなさい。いらっしゃい。
さあ、みんなに会い。
砕けなさい。
お互い一歩引かない。
This one's a high level.
いらっしゃい。
知恵の頂点よ。ふっやっしっとさっはっはっふっ
Took too much damage there.
じゃあな。
先手必勝。
守るために。風を越える。
お互い一歩引かないか。
せいや。
砕けなさい。
周りを見張っててくれ。自由になれ。
先手必勝。
我らに
アスマルのありし栄光よ。ふっお互い一歩引かないか。
Ah, I dodged with my E. It's pretty good. Can I get eggs? Give me my eggs. Eggs in this economy. Let's see, let's get this guy here. I wonder how many of these I actually need. I probably need a ton though. Whoa, why am I vibrating? Dude, yeah. What's going on there?
いらっしゃい。
さあ、みんなに。
キラキラー編み上げよ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
お互い一歩引かないか。はっ
じゃあな。
どいて。やっこの祈りを。
周りを見張っててくれ。
失礼。ごめん。ちょっとどいてくれる。そっち。はっそっち。とふっ
飛ぶよ。よっ。さあ、せい。
How many did I actually get out there with except those
自
first?
由になれ。
I should count next time.
先手
I know
必勝。
theoretically you're supposed to be able to get 8, but
砕けなさい。
I know it's also like
さあ、みんなに。
you have to be pretty like consistent with that.
失礼。
I think in most combat situations, a little less than that. Okay, let me count this next time.
じゃあな。
どいて。守るために。
お互い一歩引かないか。悪魔の
One,
ありし栄光よ。
2, 3, 4. I messed up. 5. Yeah, I can only get 5 out.
いらっしゃい。
But if I didn't mess up, I might have gotten 7.
見えなく。
Why the Roron did? Alright, we got it. We got it. I think we farmed all of them. There's probably a few more. Oh wait, there's one here actually. Wait, not here. Here or here? There's more here actually. There's two of them here that I can get. Let's do that again.
あまり遠くに行くなよ行けもう自由だ
What? Map team is so cool. My team is so good. Skirk Mavika, new fanboy kid Mizuki. Wait, who's new fanboy kid? Wait, what? Wait, who's new fanboy kid? Oh, you mean Dahlia? The Mondo kid. Is he actually a kid? Well, I guess Gaki don't know. Isn't he supposed to be like a deacon or something? That seems like a pretty high up position for a kid, but you know, Genshin logic, I guess. Mavika's Skirk is definitely not a team though. There's like literally like no definitely no synergy there. Yeah, we got him down. We got it. Got it, boys. We got it, we got it. Come on here, come on here. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get hit by explosive balls and get knocked down. Take that, take that. Ho ho ho. Easy. And I can pick you up from the lava as well. Yeah, I feel like he's supposed to be a deacon, so he's supposed to be older, I guess, but you know what? We actually still have 138 resin to use, so I guess we gotta use our resin first. But I've used resin before. But honestly, there's no like new free character coming out next patch, because next patch is a free weapon patch. I'm honestly not sure what I should be farming right now. I guess we can just farm Golden Troop as usual. Let's see, Golden Troop. I'm like sick of farming the Natlan one, even though technically I should still be farming it, but okay, let me check my Natlan pieces. It's probably supposed to go for like the Natlan circlet or something. But that one just takes forever. Yeah, my circlets are so bad. What is this? Did I keep all of these defense ones? Wait, are defense circlets good for Shiloden at any point? Is that maybe why I kept them for all this time? I kept like a bunch of EM ones as well. And like HP ones for some reason. Technically I do still have to go for a circlet. I have to go for the circlets. Just for me, like, it just feels so bad because like out of my characters, like who can actually use it, it's mostly just Auroron and maybe Pyro Traveler. If I use Pyro Traveler. But if I do like get Natlan characters in the future, I think farming this will still probably be best, I guess. So let's wow! That was pretty good. Almost as good as, pretty much as good as the as my you know, the my regular like Xingqiu team actually. Setos does quite big damage here. Technically, it could work VV Shred on Mizuki, Dahlia for attack. Oh, I didn't know Dahlia gives attack. See, push good. There's no elemental ability, won't mess anything up. Malvika for Pyro at Melts. Let's go. Melt Skirt. Honestly, as long as your characters are like strong enough, like anything can kind of work. Shred Pyros is Malvika will be melting, a Skirt Cryo Aura is abundant. Does Skirt have cryo application or? She doesn't have off field though, right? Maybe she has strong cryo application, but I don't remember. Like, I know Maviga you can switch in and out, but I don't think you can switch in and out for Skripik, right? Yeah, she's cryo, but she can't switch in. Like, does she lose her state if you switch out of Skirt? I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. I know Mavika doesn't lose her state as long as she is like Night Soul. Like she can get back on her bike if you switch out. She does? Okay, yeah. So she doesn't. So she can't really like. You have to apply all the cryo first and then like do one melt or two melts if she has strong cryo aura. But there's still some limits, I guess. I guess you can melt your one hit with your burst. That's good enough. Mavica passively applies pyro. But are you like reverse melting or are you forward melting? If you're reverse melting with Skirt, then I think it's fine. Like if you're using Skirt like on field, essentially in Mavica off field. Mavica's honestly like pretty nice because like she does seem like she's a DPS, but she also can be played in like the support role and still do like a ton of damage with a burst. So it does feel like a bit almost like pretty universal like Farina. So I think it's pretty good. But will she be as strong as Ronova? Find out next time in Genshin 2.0. But yeah, we're probably gonna call it here, guys. We used the resin. did some exploration. We'll be back again tomorrow for more content. Thank you guys for hanging out. Crushy, Lehan. We're gonna go ahead and raid Lucky, who seems to be playing some new game today. Don't Starve. Well, not quite a new game, but like a game that he hasn't played in a while. But thank you guys for hanging out. There's the raid message. We'll be back again tomorrow. Hope you guys take care. Have a good Saturday.